PlayStation just announced the end of physical games. Sony states that starting January 2028, all new PlayStation games will be digital only. That means going forward, there will be no more discs, period. This is happening right after they decided to pull over 500 movies from users' libraries because of licensing agreements, movies that they already purchased. And if you think video games are all that different from movies in that regard, they're not. We have officially entered the all-digital future, and maybe it's more convenient, but convenience and ownership are not the same thing. When every game lives behind a storefront, and every purchase is an access key, the only way to preserve gaming history is to keep someone else's server running, which makes us ever more reliant on technology we do not control. That's when you stop owning the things you love and start renting access to them. The fight to preserve physical media was never about rejecting new technology. It was about making sure when this day finally came, we still had something they couldn't take away from us. Because the ability to rent cool stuff is great, but some things are still worth owning.
We can stop this from happening. We can keep physical media alive if we just vote with our wallets. If everyone cancels their PlayStation Plus subscription today, the millions of dollars that Sony is going to start hemorrhaging instantly will make them reevaluate, and they will walk back their decision to stop with physical media in 2028. Same thing with GTA 6. If no one pre-orders it, they're going to have to rethink their policy. If no one buys it and they just decide, hard no, we're not going to stand for this, make a physical game, we can stop this from happening as a community. A lot of you don't understand how dangerous this situation can get, because you might think that games are getting expensive now with these $70 price tags. This is just the beginning if it becomes a complete monopoly on a digital storefront. Because if you can no longer get secondhand copies of games from third-party retailers or on marketplace secondhand or lending games to your friends, and you can only get it from Sony, they can just price gouge whatever they want. It'll be a Ticketmaster situation for every single game. Sure, in the case of Sony and in GTA, when these games get older, they do tend to get cheaper and they go on sale often. But when companies such as Nintendo follow suit, those games never go on sale. And when you can't buy that game except for on the digital storefront, you're going to have to pay full price regardless. You're just going to have to pay full price for game after game after game. And we need to stop this as a gaming community. How can we do this? We need to stop giving money to these big first-party studios, to Sony, to Nintendo, all of these things. I'm sure everyone has a massive, insane backlog of games that they want to play. We need to stop buying the new thing and borrow games from the library or play our insane backlog of games that we already own. And whilst we're doing that, the industry will hemorrhage money and they'll have to rethink their business practices. We can stop this from happening. We just need to unite together.
A big fuck you to Sony, because I'm sure you've all seen, but as of 2028, they've announced that you will no longer be able to get discs for your PlayStation. It will all be digital download, which once again, it is just corporate greed trying to rinse consumers out of everything they have while simultaneously telling them you have no consumer rights. And as of 2028, you will own nothing you buy. And on top of that, it will aid to killing the second-hand market. It means I can no longer buy a game second-hand at a cheaper price. It also means that I can't buy a game, a physical disc version, and lend it to a friend to play so they don't have to buy it because they might not have the money. Once again, gaming is becoming a hobby that if you don't have money, you cannot participate. And the only saving grace that people had if they didn't have the funds was they can borrow it from a friend. They can get it secondhand on Vinted. If they take away the disc, they take away the secondhand market. On top of that, it just takes away actually one, owning it, and two, being able to gift it. I personally buy physical discs to gift to people on Christmas. No longer can you do that. And I know a lot of people will be saying, well, I digital download all my stuff. A lot of people do. What's the problem? But the problem is that Sony is outright just telling you to your face that you will own nothing as of 2028 and they expect you to not care. It is them taking the option away from you to be able to own a disc or not own a disc. And honestly, while I'm at it, already is in a rubbish place and it's only going to keep getting worse. And honestly, Xbox, you have a thing that you can do here if you don't follow suit. Trust me, I think a lot of people will agree. Come 2028, even diehard PlayStation players will most likely move to Xbox to be able to have a disc. And on the flip side, if Xbox decides to follow in the footsteps of PlayStation, I honestly will be trying to find some sort of console to be playing physical on, or I would just go back to my old consoles like I have now. I'm playing the shit out of my PS1 and PS2. Or a lot of people would just go get a PC. At least with a PC, you can get games for like £3, or you can pirate them.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. So at this point, bro, I gotta say, bro, I don't know about PlayStation no more. You know, I'ma definitely keep it for the GTA 6, but I'm looking at y'all real funny right now. Because if you don't know, bro, PlayStation just announced that in 2028, they not dropping no more physical copies. Nah, bro, I'm not messing with that. Even though I get a lot of games digital, bro, we all know how clutch them physical copies is. Y'all see I got them on the wall right here. Something about having that physical copy, bro, even if you're not playing the game, bro, years later, you might just want to, you feel me, see how it was in the past. Or just have that memory of playing the game and you actually got the physical memory of it. If they do this, bro, just know you will never truly own any game that you buy. Like, if you can come to terms with that and you cool with that, then you straight. I already know if y'all don't have the Wi-Fi going on PlayStation, bro, you can't even really play any games. So imagine one day your Wi-Fi go out and you got every single game digital. You're cooked, bro. Like I said, bro, I don't know how I feel about this right now. Them physical discs, bro, they hold a special place in my heart, bro. I remember scrubbing them when they got messed up. I'm scrubbing them with the toothbrush and the toothpaste, literally cooking up remedies so I can get the scratches off my disc just so I can hop on the game, man. And the cases too, like the cases are legendary, bro. Looking at the case, seeing the back of it, seeing the cover of it, bro, that's like a part of gaming, bro. And lastly, dog, I got the digital PS5 right here, bro, and it has no space on it. The base version of it is trash with space. Bro, like, I could probably have 3 of the big games and like 2 smaller ones, and then I'm cooked on storage. So if everybody rocking digital, right, imagine how much them little terabyte memory cards, like, imagine how high the price gonna go up. Come on, bro, this is, I don't know, bro, I can't rock with this one.
Fuck you, PlayStation. PlayStation confirmed that they are not making physical games come 2028. And from that point further, all games will be digital. Not only that, they announced that the PS3 and PS Vita store are closing next summer. There are titles on that console that can only be played digitally on that console. Unless you want to use that whack-ass streaming shit on the PS5, that game is gone forever. This is why I tell y'all, never sell your physical media and pirate as much shit as possible. Because at any given moment, they can just say, you know what, you ain't gonna be able to play that game you bought. And we gonna shut them servers down whenever we feel like it, bro. This is some hot bull.
Seem like to me, bro, they just want you to rent the lifestyle, man. They don't want you owning nothing. That's the best way they can control stuff, bro. Let some uprising or something go on. Well, I already bought them video game, but it's over with, but won't snatch them back. But who knows, boy, they might get to a future where it's like a movie. Where it's like they get your social credit score or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you acting bad? Or you ain't been going to work? Boy, give me them games, boy. Like you don't know what they'll do. They can, and then not even on that. Okay, let's not go that far. Let's just say, hey, a game we made, boom, 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 it was out for a couple years. Either we don't feel like selling it to you no more, or some licensing things. That's what they love to say. I don't know maybe that might be the real reason. Either they don't feel like selling it or licensing. Man, give us that game back. You don't got that game in physical, boy, it's over with, boy. Ain't no more game. But the game is gone, boy. Ain't no more game. Like, ain't none of that. It don't even gotta be with games. It could be with movies. Hell, Sony did it with TVs. TV shows, I mean. TVs is crazy. Cause Sony do sell TVs. They be like, oh yeah, give me that TV back. Cause yeah, you can't, they're not finna, when it comes to physical stuff, bro, it's so many people in the world, they're not finna, if they take a game off for license issues, they're not finna knock on your door. Hey, that game, you got we need that back, cause so and so, blah blah blah. But you know how many people in the world they would have to, and then even then, but you gonna die, you gonna get shot, but then give it to, but digital, boy, they can just take it. That's one of the biggest things is that they can just take something, or they can just eat something because they don't want to. There's so many aspects. Then you got the used game market. Can't do no used games. Can't buy a game and let your homeboy, your homegirl, your brother, sister, little cousin, your uncle's grandma, you can't let none of them borrow the game. Your granny can't play Super Smash Bros. or Crash Bandicoot. You know what I'm saying? Because your granny love Crash Bandicoot because it reminds her of the old days. She can't play that. She can't play. It's over with. Boy, granny got to go buy her own game. Boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no more sharing. Boy, sharing is not caring no more. Boy, sharing is dead. Boy, if you ain't got internet, boy, it's over with. Boy, so it's crazy. I know internet has become like common nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like something that everybody kind of has, but everybody don't got that. There's some folks that live in the country, bro. I was in like Louisiana working like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, dang, they ain't got, they ain't got nothing out there. Hell, they don't even really got jobs out there. I saw women working construction, but that's neither here nor there. you don't really see that. It really was a job. And there's nothing but trees. What? So if they got internet, it probably ain't that good. They probably take them 2 weeks to download one game. 2 weeks to download a DLC pack. But everybody say, no, who got time for that? GTA 6 come out over there, they gonna have to preload. They gonna have to set off a month to download that game. Cause the internet ain't probably ain't that damn fast. So it's probably the fastest package they got in Louisiana or whatever. But bro, yeah, it's just so many aspects of what the hell, like why you should not. I can't even think of all of them on top of my head. Yeah, I mean, you know, they want us to own nothing and be happy. Cause I'm looking at it, and then this is on like another like a little mindset thing. Now they got PlayStation Plus and Game Pass and all that, right? Which is, you know, from a good aspect. It's like good. Don't get me wrong, it is good. Like, cause you get all those games for like the price of a blah blah blah. Of course, you don't own them. You know what I'm saying? But you still get to play them. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But I'm looking at it like, damn. Now I'm grown, I ain't got time to play all that shit anyway. But with that shit, you get analysis paralysis. It's kind of like you got too much, which is good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like you got too much. Sometimes you need a limit with stuff. Like too much of stuff can be good. And that's what Netflix was all that. Like it's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like damn. Cause like when I said I wish I had that when I was a kid, I'm kind of glad I didn't have that as a kid. Cause I wouldn't have locked in on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Should have been playing that shit. I wouldn't have played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and drove around like a law-abiding citizen, stopping at all the traffic lights and role playing within the game. I thought I beat that mother two, 3 times, which I had the most fun just rolling around and just making my own little missions on that mother. But I would have did that. But I would have been like, GTA done, boy, what's the next game? Boy, been out of there and probably would have been playing games, starting games and not finishing none of them. Hell, like. So that's one of them things. And then, like, okay, back to the Game Pass. You start paying that $20 a month. Like, I pay for the highest one because you start paying $20 a month. Boy, it's over. Boy, you can't do none of that. Boy, it's like you don't own nothing. Let you be gone a month or something. Let you be away from the house for a month or something, or you just don't feel like playing for a month. You damn near feel obligated to play the game. You like, oh, I'm gonna get my money's worth. I'm gonna play this game, boy. Yeah, boy, let your hand break. You die for bed, let your hand break, and you pay that monthly subscription. Boy, you gonna be playing a game like this? I'm gonna play this damn. I'm gonna play this Uncharted, boy. Boy, you out of there, boy. Boy, it's over with, boy. So, hey, all this is like good but bad, but it's really more bad than good. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, all I can say is, enjoy what you got. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy what you got. You know, just realize. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it all the way a brick. All I'm saying is, start stealing. Boy, it's all boy steal. It ain't about piracy. It ain't about piracy. Boy, I'm finna SpongeBob SquarePants. Boy, I'm finna what? Ooh, boy, I'm finna what? Boy, I'm finna crack something. I ain't talking about getting none. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna crack some too. I'm gonna crack some twice. I'm cracking everything. I'm cracking my wife. I'm cracking games, movies, digital, everything. Everybody getting cracked. I'm living here with something, but I'm gonna have a freak off. Yeah, everything getting cracked. Yeah, I'm cracking everything. Yeah. I'm not, man. Look, I'm over here tearing up. This air tearing me up. I'm cracking everything. Where the baby oil at? Get the baby oil. I mean, it's over with, boy. Yeah. So now, go ahead and yeah, man, look. But yeah, I'ma holler at y'all, man.